Oh, looks like everything is working stream-wise. So, all right. So this is session one of our Stars Vote number pirate or near do wells game. Um, so I think what we're going to do tonight is we're going to kind of start. We're going to start with you guys in the middle of doing a thing, and then we're going to run through like how skill checks work and probably how to evade enemy ships and various other shenanigans. The game is designed for sandbox play, so I have no plot. It's going to basically be what you guys decide you want to do. So at the end of each session, we're going to say this is what we're going to do next time, and then that's what I will prepare for. Um, That's not to say that there aren't things happening in the world. Stars with Numbers does have a faction system, and periodically I do faction turns as the powers behind the scenes in the sector are doing things. They each have their own goals, and they are trying to accomplish those goals. Um, as they do, the factions will actually earn XP and can increase their capabilities.
Oh, neat.
But it is like a little mini game for the game master to play, almost like a solo role play game. Because I don't decide like if two factions get to the same planet and are fighting over it. There's like attack rolls and defense rolls and all of that stuff. The dice will decide who comes out victorious and shape the narrative from there. So
Oh, wow.
depending on where you guys are, you will hear rumors about things that are going on, and then you can decide whether you're like that's not my problem or that sounds like it's a good way to make some money. Um, Sounds like something we can take advantage of. Sounds like something we'd want to avoid. All of that fun stuff.
Is there a way that you could kind of show us that after we learn about it?
I started a rumor channel.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean the like the mechanics behind it.
Uh, yeah, it's basically kind of like you guys have gear, factions have assets, and different assets do different things. Like a group that has like mercenaries. Mercenaries have an attack rating, and then they attack a specific asset, and then assets and bases and homeworlds have hit points, just like you guys do.
Oh,
So
okay, so we'll learn like the faction X used their mercenaries against asset Y or Y or whatever.
exactly. Uh, and
Cool.
and there is also things so that if you guys get to the point where you have a shitload of spare credits and decide you want to like start your own pirate fleet or whatever, you guys can actually develop your own faction and send
Ooh,
them off to do things while you guys are mucking around.
nice.
Um, but on the sector, give me a sec here. So the rumors that you guys basically the starting rumors. I've done one faction turn, so I kind of know what people are doing. The Helios Corporation, the evil-ish mega corporation, although that's kind of an oxymoron. Um, they've started basically farming out freight contracts, shipping contracts. Uh, they're offering shitty pay and they're not giving people much of the opportunity to say no. It's strong arming people into freight contracts. So there's probably going to be some fairly heavy shipping happening in the Helios Corporation. The Astral Commonwealth, they have apparently found a bunch of ore in nearby asteroid fields and are bringing in these kind of like large drones called harvesters to basically start mining the asteroids to generate ore for trade or for whatever.
Who is the Shroud?
And the Shroud is the pirate group that you guys used to be affiliated with,
All right.
and they are way down south. but they have just landed mercenaries on the planet Langara. Just right here. So if they establish a foothold there, that will put them in striking distance of the Helios Corporation, as well as Percival's homeworld, and potentially, I think Yorick's character's homeworld's within 2 of that as well. So the Shroud is getting themselves into a position to be able to start striking out at different worlds. But you guys are way far away from all that right now. Way up in the northern part of the map.
Yep. Yep, we are.
The planet Tathea. Tathea is a little bit of a, it's not a backwater world exactly, but it is off the beaten path and a good place for you guys to hide from your previous employer.
Sorry, which one is that on the map?
It's up where the other ship is, way up at the top.
D1.
Oh, okay.
So the planet Tathea, it is it's a fairly small world. It's probably about the size of Mars. You guys have been here for a little bit because you do need to acclimatize yourself to the lower gravity. The gravity is 0.7 Gs. You do have to wear filter masks when you're on the planet because the air is tainted. And it's a large, it has a very large water to land mass ratio. So it's a lot of islands and archipelagos. It does have a starport. So your ship is currently docked. And it's what's called a low dock, which basically means it's planet side. Super advanced starports also have a high dock for larger ships. This spaceport does not. If there's a larger ship, it is serviced by shuttles. Overall, the tech level here is probably about early 1900s Earth.
It's a spaceport?
Yep. Like, the general populace is like industrial level, but there is a spaceport or a starport. And there, but there's no widespread computer network. There's no modern stuff. And the hospital facilities here for Anita's character are rudimentary at best.
So sorry, Industrial Revolution era?
Yeah, like early 1900s, late 1890s, that sort of deal.
Okay.
Like, more people here travel by, like livestock than travel by vehicle. Which on a mostly water world means that there's probably, like riding like water horses.
Or boats. Sailboats.
Yep.
Mass.
So many boats.
But you guys are here for 2 purposes. Purpose number 1 is to hide from your previous captain that you mutinied against. And since we haven't established this yet, and we are going to take some pages out of Daggerheart, what was the previous captain's name?
Let's ask the name generator.
His first name was Daniel. Just cuz.
Daniel?
Sure.
Sure,
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, I don't know what the rest of his name was, but
Well, Daniel
Daniel Gladstone, also known as Silverhair.
sure.
something. Sure, that works.
The
Dread
Dread Pirate Silverhair.
Dread Pirate Silverware. Or hair.
Maybe that's why you guys mutinied.
Yeah, I think we found what we called him behind his back.
Silverware. Because he wore that silver hair so well. Sure. And he liked stealing cutlery.
But the other reason you guys are here on Tothea is your navigator, Axiom. His people, since he is the only non-human amongst you. I was going to say alien, but everybody's from an alien world, so that doesn't really work.
They know scum.
But he is currently the he's a member of a species called Vapians. They are skilled navigators. They have some innate psionic ability. But you guys are here to steal a relic of his people from the Psionic Academy here on Tothea. And what we're going to do is we're going to say that you have successfully liberated the artifact. I mean, it's a not very technologically savvy world. There is a fairly strict law enforcement on this planet. Like people, especially off-worlders. Off-worlders are not allowed to wear armor. They're not allowed to wear weapons. They're, your movements are carefully monitored and tracked. If you are caught breaking the laws, the punishment for off-worlders is significantly more severe than it is for natives.
The good news is they're tracking us via telegram.
The good news is they do not have the infrastructure necessary for like rapid deployment of law enforcement personnel.
Or anything else from the sounds of it.
Or anything else from the sounds of it. But like I said, that's not to say they don't have technology. They do have a starport. They do have what are called system patrol vessels, which kind of patrol their orbit, protect the planet from pirates, that sort of thing. So that is something that if you guys need to make an escape in a hurry, something you will need to contend with.
So there's an orbital defense system?
They're called system patrol boats.
Okay.
They're basically they're kind of like bigger fighters. Fairly heavily armed, very good scanners, not terribly fast, and not capable of what's called a spike drill. They're not capable of entering metaphysical space to move to another system.
Okay.
But is Yorick here yet? Not yet. Not yet. Okay. I was going to ask him to describe what the artifact was. I don't think he posted it to the Discord.
I don't think so. He implied he was coming.
It's the ancient relic called the Stanley Cup.
Maybe.
Who's a Stanley person?
I don't know, but he made a lot of mugs.
So we'll allow him to describe what the relic is, but I'm going to assume that it is something like relatively small and portable. So it could be like an orb or a box or something, but it is easily man portable. So what we're going to do as we kind of go through the system step by step, because I've run Stars Without Numbers before, but this is the first time for any of you playing it, and it does have some similarities to Traveler and to old school D&D. Combat can be very dangerous and deadly for those of you with your 1 hit point.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got 5.
I've got 1.
Yeah,
Not good.
I think Yorick has 3. Like,
Oh.
if you added the entire party's hit points together, they'd be like a first level Pathfinder character.
Oh dear.
Sounds like we need a training montage to get bigger and buff.
You
We're
do,
kind of
which does bring up character advancement. We decided in our session 0 that rather than XP, you guys are going to level based on acquiring loot.
Mhm.
So that puts the ball firmly in your court. If you guys want to hit second level, you need to get out there and get some coin or credits.
Mhm.
The good news is piracy can be fairly lucrative. The bad news is piracy can be very dangerous. But as you guys have secured the relic, this is like a University of California, but it looked like it's like a University of Science and Technology, I think. So I'm like, that'll do.
It looks like a Starfleet headquarters or something.
Yeah. So it is compared to some of the worlds that you've been to, it is fairly low tech. But you guys have acquired the item and need to basically get back to your ship. So what we're going to do is we're going to basically do kind of like a skill challenge. How well you guys do will determine how well you do, basically. Nobody's going to die during this, but you're going to get to describe how your character is ensuring a getaway and then make the appropriate skill roll just so we can see how skill rolls and difficulties work. So you can just kind of like narrate like what your part in the heist was, and probably more importantly, who currently has the relic, and how you are making good your escape using whatever skill you feel is best. You can also describe like if your character's not physically at the location of the heist, if you're on the ship, you could like be doing stuff with comms or with your ship scanners or whatever. But you guys can decide. Each person is going to make one roll, and how many of you succeed or fail will kind of determine how well things go.
Everybody's going to make a roll?
Everybody gets to make one roll using a skill of their choice.
I apologize now for whatever my dice does to us. Because you know it's going to happen. I will be using the scanners and communicating with the team on the planet.
All right.
Because I am fragile. If I trip, I'm going to die.
You're the kind of person who tries to avoid choking on oxygen.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah.
I choked on my own spit.
The ship is parked and she still has her seatbelt on.
Oh shit! I'm only average intelligence. I'm not very good.
So I'll be using lead.
Okay.
Do I choose the stat I'm using? Because it wants me to use strength, and that sounds terrible.
Yeah, no, it's like a drop-down menu.
Yes, I'm going to be using wisdom.
Perfect.
Is there any modifier?
No, there is not.
Okay. Yeah, for this particular, I'll be using wisdom, because it's not a charisma thing. I am smart enough or wise enough to know anything.
So with the 10, yeah, you can basically over the comms, kind of like as the camera zooms in, you hear like the captain's voice over the comms, basically, kind of like you've got the sensors up, you've got like a map of kind of the area around it, so you can kind of lead the team through, through the alleys and that sort of thing.
Letting them know if someone gets too close. Who currently has the item?
Who is carrying the item?
I would say Axiom if he was here. But he's not, so
I'll carry it. I'm theoretically tough-ish.
Perfect.
I got a good con. I just don't have a ton of hit points.
If someone gets too close, you're going to subtly stab them.
Yeah.
You're
So,
half right.
so that is an important question for those of you that are like on the ground.
Hmm?
Due to the fact that weapons up to and included bladed weapons are illegal for off-worlders to possess. Did you guys bring weapons with you?
It's illegal to
Yes.
possess.
It is
Illegal.
illegal on this planet for off-worlders to have any sort of weapon or armor.
I guess I
Would
didn't
they
bring.
have been able to pick some up once they got there, though?
Yeah, you could have picked up. I mean, you guys have your weapons on the ship. It's just a question: did you bring it with you or not?
The small tech level 4 melee weapons apparently are quite easy to conceal.
They are.
So I will certainly bring my knife.
Okay. And if anybody has like secure clothing or under armor, that's designed to be concealed as well.
I have woven body armor.
Woven body armor is clearly armor.
Okay, then I won't wear it.
All right, I'll bring the secure clothing, but I'll leave the laser pistol.
Is the thermal knife concealable?
It is. It's a small tech level 4 melee weapon.
Okay, I will conceal it and carry it.
It's basically, it's kind of like a. I mean, you can decide what it's like. I always envision it as kind of like a switchblade or like a small bladed lightsaber.
Okay. Oh, I like the lightsaber idea. Mini lightsaber. Question: what does the native population look like? Like, are they human? Are they varied?
They're humans. By default, Stars Without Number is a human-centric game. There are some alien
Okay.
races out there like Axiom and like some others that you'll meet, but
Mhm.
the majority of people are human.
Would I have been able to, let's say, before we got here, do connect or something to possibly get us fake IDs in case we are caught, to say that we are locals?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I would like to try to have arranged that.
Yeah. Make a connect roll. So, just so everybody's aware, as Anita discovered, when you make a skill roll, there is a drop-down menu, so you can choose the attribute. So, I don't think strength and connect would be the thing, but an 8 is successful anyway. So,
Okay.
it's just to get in the habit of selecting the attribute based off of what you're doing.
So what? When you click the thing, oh, it's I could have picked the stat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see now.
And there's a button to say, don't ask me again.
The only downside
Okay.
to that is sometimes, like for example, piloting is sometimes intelligence and sometimes dex.
Oh, I hit, yeah, so I can't change it now.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you go to if you unlock your skills and edit, you can unselect it.
Okay.
Thanks to Percival's ability to find people on the down low, you do manage to secure yourself some fake papers, like enough to pass like a cursory inspection at the very least. Like this is not a high tech world, so you're not worried about like replicating like DNA records or anything of that nature. It's literally like a passport and a stamp sort of deal. But that is successful enough to help you to navigate through some of the checkpoints on your way back to the spaceport. Leaving us with Najash and Johnny.
Well, our captain is very wise. And because our captain is wise, she is not going to have Najash inside the building where he's probably going to kill anyone that gets in his way. She's going to
No.
have him drive the getaway cart.
Excellent.
You are definitely outside and the getaway mechanism.
I'm not sure what they drive here, but it's probably not not mechs.
Well, that's a good question there. What sort of vehicle did you secure on this, early 20th century tech level world?
Well, you say we mentioned that like most things are travel's done mostly by animal and cart or wagon or whatnot. So
Yeah, like the rich and well-to-do would have like a motorized vehicle, but it is appallingly low tech.
so he'll have the appropriate style wagon drawn by the appropriate alien horse equivalents.
So yeah. At this tech level, basically, radio is the hot new technology for most of the world.
What a piece of shit! This place is the worst.
All right, and a piloting check. Ooh, it's a good piloting check.
Yeah, and he's level 1 in pilot, so 3d6 keep the two highest.
Excellent. As everybody comes out of the location, carrying the doohickey, the psionic MacGuffin. You are ready with your horse and buggy. Perfect. 9 is good. Just so you guys know, the difficulty in these rolls is 8.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Uh, 8 is basically something that would be a challenge to a competent professional, but you're more likely to succeed than fail. And I guess the last person is Johnny.
I think I'm just going to. If this is 19th century late 19th century technology, I'm early 20th century technologies. It's only like 50 years between that and mine. So I'm pretty comfortable here. I'm going to use my sneak skill and just make sure that the authorities aren't paying any attention to us. We'll, go down certain side streets and stuff like that so we're not noticed.
All right, perfect.
I don't know if this is going to be great. 2d6
Hello
to
there.
hit 8, and everybody's made their roll all right. So this is probably not going to work.
Yeah, and you can choose the attribute you like.
Oh, I didn't choose the attribute, but I rolled the 8.
All right, perfect. Hello, welcome, York.
Hey, York.
All right, got a call about the house. I'm back.
No worries. So we're just basically doing like a quick intro montage, almost like a skill challenge in D&D, as
Okay, yeah.
everybody is basically they have secured the psionic relic, which we will let you describe what it actually is, and then everybody is making one skill check to kind of get used to how the skill roll interface works. So when you click your skill, there will be a drop-down menu, so you can choose the appropriate attribute. That'll take some getting used to because a lot of the other games we've played are like this skill goes with this stat.
Yeah.
This game is not like this. This game is like I'm making this stat roll, but because I have the skill, I get that this bonus. But so far they've and this planet, for the most part, other than like probably the people in charge and the spaceport, is like early 20th century tech level.
Okay.
So a lot of like horse and buggies and that sort of thing. It is a high water world. I think I rolled randomly, and I think it ended up with like 90% hydration.
Mostly water.
It is mostly water. The law level basically is like off-worlders are not allowed to have armor. They are not allowed to have weapons. So everybody has like just their concealed stuff. Their bigger stuff's back at the ship. And so far, as people are making their way out with the item that you've stolen, the captain has been on the comms telling you guys which ways to go. Najosh has grabbed a horse and buggy. Johnny's keeping his eye open for like making sure you're not being followed and making sure you're not being tailed. And Percival has secured some forged documents for you guys to say like we are not offworlders. We belong here. So
That
far,
sounds
everything has gone very smoothly. Everybody has made every one of their roles, which is highly unlike you guys.
Yeah.
something nice like that.
Well, it's the intro scene. We got to show the characters as being competent, right?
Oh yeah, it's the pilot. So
That's right. For Axiom, you can describe what this artifact looks like. I'm assuming it's something fairly small and portable.
I was thinking of a perfect sphere made of metal that you need psychic power to open.
Like a Jedi holocron, only round.
Yeah, but it's like a you know those little puzzle.
Yes.
So it's made to help people develop their psychic ability. Like it's a testing slash development things, but it's like you cannot interact with it physically to make it work.
Perfect. All right, and you can decide what skill roll you would like to help with the escape, and you can decide if you're on site with the group stealing the artifact, or if you're back at the ship or whatever.
Considering the xenophobia of the place, I assume since I'm pretty distinguishable, that I am on the ship. But I would have liked to make a connect roll to have secured people on the ground that will open doors and just turn a blind eyes to or people coming and going.
Perfect. Absolutely, you can do that.
Not with strength.
Not with strength.
These are not the pirates you're looking for.
I don't know if you heard my hand hitting on my hand, but just intimidation connect. And I get to choose a stat to which it's connected.
Well, yeah, basically you're making a stat roll and then you're adding your connect bonus.
So I assume finding people would either be charisma or wisdom.
Yeah, or I mean, those are the two that make sense. I mean, if you just have a drinking contest with somebody until they agree to help, that could be con and connect.
Najash can absolutely connect with people with strength.
Oh yeah,
He will eventually meet the right people.
you're gonna connect with them, that's for sure.
All right.
All right. So yes, you guys have successfully absconded with the psionic object, this sphere. As you get back to the spaceport in your buggy, and there's like, you're going from basically like 1910s New York with your like buggy and passing like some fairly primitive vehicles to a I mean, it's not a great spaceport. It is a, I think it's rating C because I used some traveler stuff. Let me double check. Yes, it is a Type C starport. So it is not the best, but it's also not the worst because it's here. Basically, it means everything is a little bit more expensive. It's basically routine. It's cheap, which is good for you guys. It's not the sort of place where you would want to. It's not the sort of place where you would want to stay for long. They don't have a lot of facilities. But it is enough that you manage to like kind of get your ship under, fixed up and refueled and all of that stuff. But that does bring a question that you guys can decide. in Stars Without Number, ships require basically maintenance every 6 months, and it costs a lot of credits. A ship your size is just over 37,000 credits every 6 months for maintenance. How long has it been since your ship last had maintenance? Basically, how desperate for cash do you guys want to be starting off?
Maybe we want to start off saying that we just like here is where we did our maintenance to start the clock now,
Yeah.
since we don't know what the system's like, right?
I'm good with that.
Yep.
Because if you guys couldn't decide, I was going to roll a d6 and say that's how many months it's been.
Oh, Jesus, no.
Kind of put our last bit of cash into getting the ship fueled and taking this relic and getting out of here.
Yeah, paying your birthing costs, paying off whatever bribes you needed to get to the relic, paying for your repairs, and now you're like literally the only credits you guys have are whatever credits you have left out of buying your gear. Like you guys are broke as fuck. And
How much do we have left out after buying gear?
You've got 50 credits.
I
I
don't know
just-
if that's good or bad.
I apparently have 100.
Oh shoot.
So to put things in perspective, to refuel your ship is 500 credits per load of fuel.
Okay.
Your birthing costs here. It costs you 300 credits to birth your ship here.
Did we birth it under the previous captain's name?
Did you? Are you leaving a paper trail?
Well, I mean, how easy is it to change the name of a ship?
Didn't you take something to falsify bullshit? I don't remember which skill allows you to make false paper.
Admin. So yes, have you guys changed the name of the ship? Have you changed its registration, or is it still registered to Gladstone?
I think we should change the name of the ship, personally. And I am willing to give you a hacker roll to try it.
That seemed like
Yeah,
the thing of boasting thing we would do after we took the ship, give it a new name.
I'm kind of thinking that if the ship was registered under the previous captain's name and we change it as soon as we leave here, they'll go after him for docking fees.
Oh, your
'Cause
docking
I don't
fees are paid up front.
Oh, damn. Okay. All right, then. Yeah, changing it as soon as we leave here sounds like a good idea.
And I mean, remember as well, like changing is relative, right? Like this planet isn't tied into any central computer bank or anything of that nature. It's like, you know, whatever paperwork you send is what the ship is called on this planet. It's if you get to a more civilized world where they can like read your ship's transponder code.
Yeah, then it's going to be a problem.
Yeah, and that is much harder to work around. And it's less the fact that it's registered to the captain; it's more the fact that it's recognized as a pirate vessel. You know, if you go into Helios Corporation space and they ping your ship and recognize your ship, they're not going to care who the captain is. They're going to care that it's a pirate ship.
good.
But with all of this discussion of the ship, what is the ship's name? Does it have a name? Do you just call it the ship?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is that the name of the ship?
That's tempting.
The USS Yeet.
God no.
What's the name?
Without
What?
knowing what the ship looks like I'm used to naming shit in Ark.
What does your ship look like? Bear in mind that it is a freighter. So it is like it's not heavily armed. It has what's called a multifocal laser, and it has what's called a sandcaster.
The Centennial Pigeon. It's gotta be something good. We gotta come something good.
It is something roughly like the
So it
Millennium
has a s-
Falcon or like the Serenity. Like it's
It
that
has a
style.
space. Okay, it's a space freighter with a sandcaster and what?
Sorry, a sand thrower and a multifocal laser. Basically, the multifocal laser, it's a high penetration laser with modulating frequencies, so it has amazing armor penetration but very little damage. And the sand thrower is basically it throws out this spray of very dense particulate matter that's highly effective against lightly armored vehicles and ships. Mechanically speaking, probably more for Tony. The multifocal laser does 1d4 damage, but has an armor piercing of 20.
Okay.
The sand thrower does 2d4 and has what is known as flak, which basically means against fighters, you get to roll hits and damage rolls twice and take the better result.
That's a shotgun.
So, but what would you guys like to name your ship?
Nice looking ship.
I'm
I
throwing
like the
some
first one
images at
better.
the. Yeah, I like the first one a lot, actually.
Yeah, I like the first one. I like both, but I like the first one more.
Starship name generator.
Silver
some good
hair.
ones. Tenacity's a good one. Arcadia.
The Revenge.
Bishop.
It was a
Camelot.
pirate ship before we took it over, right?
It was part of a pirate fleet.
Okay.
You guys were basically Silverhair has a flotilla, and this particular ship was like the vanguard, like the one that would basically go and find the shipping lanes and kind of do the scouting for the flotilla. Because successful pirates plan their attacks. Unsuccessful pirates just lay in wait and hope somebody passes by the vastness of space. And you guys managed to arrange it so that you guys were all on this ship at the same time, so you could basically yoink it from underneath him. So yes, it is recognized as part of his group of ships and as a pirate ship. It'll show up in any tech level 4 ship database. The ship will show up.
Camelot's a good trip.
Yeah, anybody got something better than Camelot?
I think we can come up with something better. Camelot is very earthy.
The Normandy.
The what?
The Normandy. But
No.
that's just because I played a bunch of Mass Effect.
Okay.
No. I think he called it the fletching.
The fletching?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess an important consideration as well, since we've discussed like changing the name, so on and so forth, are you guys still trading on his name and reputation, or are you trying to make your own?
I like the idea of making our own, unless we're spinning it that we like, kicked his ass or some shit like that. Otherwise,
We did kick his ass.
true.
The biggest thing is like obviously if you're like if you're recognized as part of Silverhair's flotilla, people may surrender to you more easily.
Hmm.
But it also means rumors are going to get out that like, hey, there's a ship that claimed to be part of Silverhair's, and it's going to make it easier for him to track you down because he is going to want to have a talk with you.
We should make our own honor.
Yeah, I'd say make our own.
So as we start off our series, your ship has a name, and you guys are still workshopping what you want to call it. Every time you like encounter a new ship, you're like, we should call ourselves this. No, this.
I'm making a list.
Yeah. Eventually, you'll find the one that lands right.
Yeah. So far, I've got patient vector, but I don't think I like that one. Empty hold is accurate, but not hopeful. I think second perihelion is too poetic.
My favorite from the name generator is the woodpecker.
Not paid yet. Against advice.
The money pit.
The money pit.
The ex-wife.
Actually, I think that's my favorite so far.
Alimony.
Last known vector. Still flying. Just because I do medic stuff, I kind of like Against Advice. Maybe we did steal it. How deadly do we plan to be?
A what?
Deadly.
Deadly.
I know how deadly I plan to be.
Do you aim to misbehave?
I don't usually get an option not to. I kind of like
You
silence.
usually have more than one hit point.
I mean, I usually do, but I usually eat better than I have since I got on this ship.
Which is a loaded statement, given where you come from.
Yes, it is. It certainly is. I like silence.
Silence is good. I like that.
Silence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As opposed to violence, which I'm sure would be Nash's preference.
Yeah, silence is fine.
Silence. I like the idea of us coming in quiet and leaving quiet.
Violence will come. I have
Yes.
Well, if we ever get a second ship, we can call that one violence.
Good Good.
Sure. I like that idea, actually.
So you guys get back to your ship. Um, make make good your removal of selves from this planet before anybody catches on to you. Now, what I'm going to need is, like I said, we're just basically kind of going through some mechanic-y type of stuff. Who is operating your comms? That would be somebody, preferably somebody who is skilled in programming.
Program. That's me. I guess I got a program skill. And I have fix, so I'm also the engineer, I suppose.
So yes. So as you take off, your ship does have atmospheric capability, so it can land planet side. That's not a problem. But in order to evade sensors, there's what's called a target lock. Basically, the larger the ship, the better the sensors. But also, the bigger the ship, the easier it is to spot. So it is an opposed roll. An opposed roll, basically, whoever rolls highest succeeds. So you're going to make an intelligence and programming roll to basically counteract the sensors. The planet itself is going to try to basically pick you up as you're leaving and track you.
No pressure then.
No pressure. So you're going to make intelligence and programming with a +2.
And we've made every roll we've rolled so far. I don't like our odds.
And that +2 is from the size of the ship?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't like our odds.
And 11. Perfect. So the good news is, it is imposed, but they get a +5 because planets have really good sensors. They're not using passive sensors, so you know that they have a target lock on you. So as you're going, Johnny gets into the comm section, and you know that you've been made. They have a detection lock on you, and as long as you stay within the same region of space, they can continue to follow you.
We're being tracked.
Our region is basically, think of like when we played Forbidden Lands, kind of like zones. So like
Okay.
the planet and its moon would be a region, and then kind of like the outer part of the system would be another region, and then the periphery of the system would be a third region. So like as long as you're in the same region of space, they do have a lock on you, and they know exactly where you are. Once you try to break the lock, in order to escape, you need to get to another region.
Which is specifically not a different system.
It is specifically not a different system. You're basically going from the planet to kind of like towards the periphery. You have to be a certain distance from the major gravitational poles of planets in order to escape the system.
So like leaving Mars going to Neptune or something.
Right. So basically,
Gotcha.
yes. And so you basically have to go from the planet to the periphery, or from the planet to like mid-system, and then mid-system to the periphery, and then you can spike drill. So this is up to the pilot. Because as you start to go, and the other thing is, ship travel takes time. Space is really, really big.
I feel like I've heard that somewhere before. Some kind of encyclopedia.
Space.
At least we have a ship this time.
Yes, that's true. Not just a towel.
For months on a ship, we're ready to kill each other.
So one of the questions we need to figure out is who's going to be the pilot and who's going to be the gunner. I can do both. I am much better at piloting, but I think Yurik isn't good at anything but piloting.
Yeah, like God is pilot. Because I need pilot to do the planning for plan the course. I'm at +1 pilot, and I think I have none of the other skills.
So I'm +1 pilot, rolling 3d6, keep too high. But I'm also +1 shoot. So I guess that's up to the captain whether she wants to have like decent in both or really good in one and not so great in the other.
I mean, depending on the situation, you could definitely be driving, even if I'm not. Like I'm more. You do the dodging people and flying high speed. I do the long distance hole.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That means
Yeah.
you're shooting if we're in a fight then, right?
I'll need to get better at shooting then.
Yes. Hopefully not.
Because Percival's
Hopefully.
taking engineering and Noir's taking comms.
It'd be
Captain's taking
very
capital.
nice if we could convince people not to shoot at us, but in the meantime.
Traveling within a region takes about 6 hours. So basically, that's like 6 hours to get from like Earth to the moon. Traveling between regions takes about 48 hours. So again, that's like going from like Earth to Mars in 48 hours, and then Mars to Pluto in another 48 hours. And then going from system to system takes 6 days. All of which is modified by your what's called your spike drive, which on your ship is 1. If you want to risk it, you can try to trim the course. You can basically try to map out a faster course. It's like doing the Kessel run in like X number of parsecs. You can try to not get more juice out of the engine, but plot a course that is more efficient and faster with a piloting check. If you fail that check, it takes twice as long.
That's a gamble.
So as you guys like basically leave this planet behind you, you've got the artifact secure. You're like laying in your course. You know that you need to get to the periphery of the system, to what's called the arrival zone, to be able to drill out of the system. If you try to do it sooner, you're gonna die. If there's too strong of a gravitational wave, too much gravitational pull, your ship will get torn apart and will either play a new game or everybody will make new characters.
Great. No pressure.
Each game lasts like 2 sessions.
Yeah. Do not pass go, do not collect $200 sort of deal.
I will always have concepts in my head for characters, but even I have my limits.
But to clarify, Chris, if we get to the edge, we're out of the sensor range of the planet in case Captain wants to go back.
If you yeah, if you basically once you've changed regions, you're out of the sensor range of the planet.
Gotcha. Okay.
But for now, if you would like to evade the fighters that they have scrambled after you, I am going to make an intelligence and piloting roll. You do get that the spike rating of your ship, so +1.
Against my pilot.
Yep, piloting +1.
Dexterity, okay?
Yes, because it's not a capital ship.
Ooh,
Oof, that's a great roll.
see ya, suckers.
So if you win, if the pursuer win, if I had won, basically they would have forced an engagement. Sometime over the next 6 hours, they would have caught up with you. If the pursued ship wins, you get 6 hours of distance, modified by the difference of drive ratings, which is 0. So the planet has scrambled fighters after you as they see, like, they've probably put together like, holy shit, this relic is missing, and there's that ship that's leaving. So they may have some questions for you, and they scramble some fighters after you. But currently, you have a 6-hour lead on them. It is going to take you 48 hours to get far enough away to break the sensor lock.
Oh, crap. Okay.
So yes, so they do know where you are. It's just a question of, like, you are faster. They are trying to navigate to cut you off, basically. Like, they know where you are. They know where you're going. That's going to be another piloting roll.
All right. Whoop, wrong one. We get the +1.
Perfect. So yes, you are keeping ahead of them. Because I've been traveling, it's like 12 hours. Like, just because it's super important to understand just how big space is, and what will happen if something happens to your engine and you're stuck out here. This whole time, there's been no sign of anything. Like Johnny, like on the ship sensors, you can see like the fighters are following you. But it's going to take them considerable time to get up. You can try to break the target lock if you like with a programming roll, or you can hope that you're fast enough to basically just keep ahead of them until you get out of sensor range.
Can I give orders at some point
You're the
to
captain.
improve something?
You can definitely aid what they're doing. We're not in ship combat, so you don't have to worry about
Okay.
command points and all of that sort of stuff.
Okay.
But you can definitely, like, anybody who would like to aid a role, you certainly can. Just describe unto me how you would like to aid. And
I think we should stay ahead of them.
and of course the captain can say, like, this is what we should do, and see if your crew listens to you or not.
Sneak help here? Would sneak help here?
No. It's either piloting to, like, sneak is literally you being stealthy.
Okay.
Sneak might help if they didn't have a lock on you. So it's basically a matter of breaking their lock with programming, or just hoping that you can stay ahead of them.
Can I try to break the lock with program?
You certainly can.
I didn't mean to click that. I'm sorry.
Okay. And if anybody would like to help, basically describe how you would like to help and make the appropriate skill roll. If you succeed, you give them a +1.
It keeps rolling dice, but I'm trying to open the programming thing so I can select the skill, the the attribute.
Click the word, not the dire thing.
That's I've tried. I've clicked everything now.
Okay.
I'm going to close and reopen my sheet.
There you go. So basically, you have to unlock it with the lock icon, and then edit it and take off the remember settings. So
Oh, yeah.
I got it for you. All right,
Can I assist in my plotting course with Pilot?
you sure can.
It's going to be an
Basically-
assist.
Yep.
All right. So
Basically, plotting in a course to get you close enough to get within comms range, so that you can like hack their systems and try to break their lock.
all right. Should I roll?
Yes, if you would like. Seven is not enough to assist.
Is 9 enough to break it?
Maybe it's an opposed check.
Nope. Oh, it is.
It is. So with Accent's help, you basically kind of bring the ship close enough so that you can get within comms range to kind of like break their lock. And you can see, because they're using active sensors, they're not using passive sensors. You can see when the little like ship icon goes from like green to red, meaning they no longer have a lock on you. Because, as I've stated, space is very, very big, they can try to get another lock on you if you're still in this region 24 hours from now.
Okay.
Basically, they have to scan a bunch of empty space to try to find you. So if you were a faster ship, you would be able to get across the border before they had a chance to even find you again. But just in case you guys ever decide that you want to try piracy by laying in wait and hoping you find a ship, it's one roll every 24 hours.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched The Expanse, you should, because it really goes into how big space is.
Yep.
Like if you are lost, you are gone forever. No one can ever find you.
But with that roll, now that you guys kind of have an idea of just how the sensor lock is and how important it is to either keep it if you're tracking somebody or lose it if you don't want to be tracked, you guys can easily kind of like over the next 24 hours, so everybody gets a chance to get some rest. You get some rest and relaxation on board the ship as you kind of like cross from that planet headed towards the periphery. It will be another 48 hours before you're even in a position to make a spike drill. But what do people do for rest and relaxation on this ship?
I'm a film noir character. I drink.
And he monologues to himself.
Probably.
Yes, in my head.
Sometimes out loud.
I was minding my own business until two legs walked into my bar.
Just two legs?
There's two legs.
It's a science
That's
fiction one, mate.
terrifying.
It's a science fiction one.
Just picturing mine and Mark's characters sitting there watching him monologuing to himself and commenting in the background.
It's not a good
What
story.
kind of story is he telling himself?
I don't
He had legs that
know.
went all the way up to our carapace.
I think he's dealing with some past trauma he can't get over.
That's entirely possible. It does sound carapace. Yeah, I have concerns. I never seem to eat anything. I do, on the other hand, always have a covered mug in my hand.
what? A covered mug?
Hmm. Maybe it's one of those Stanley cups.
Oh,
Nice.
Enough of us were in the camp. We're well acquainted with the sealed opaque container.
That's right. We've been to enough hotel parties. We know what that's
This
like.
sealed opaque container.
Yeah. Can't tell what's in it, so it's obviously not alcohol. Yeah.
I picture in the like I don't know if this ship would have like a 10 forward / small bar or like just a canteen kitchen where
I'm
we
pretty sure we just have a kitchen.
yeah well so if I want to socialize I figured I'd hang out in the kitchen and drink with other people when they want to drink and socialize because I like a good party.
I'm
When
pretty
I'm
sure
not
our
doing
kitchen
that
doubles as a sick
as a sick bay,
bay. That's how small our ship is.
nah. Did someone clean that kitchen table before we put his body on there?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. I do not mix fluids that are.
I figured in my own private time in my room, I would be listening to classical fancy music, practicing my stabbing and, practicing my movements as if I'm still some semblance of a warrior.
What are Axiom and Najesh doing during the 2 days?
Najash
Axiom,
is eating the captain's rations because she won't eat them, and they should not go to waste. He will also
Well,
drink,
yes.
and he will tell stories all the time.
Oh dear.
Old war stories. Great conflict.
Oh,
Many deaths.
that
Screams of anguish.
seems wasteful.
I will be drinking in my room.
Yeah. Did you get tired of us mocking you?
You drink like a woman. Of course you'll hide in your room.
Oh, don't encourage him. I know, this crew.
And I imagine after the 15th time he's talked about beating the old captain up, people just tune him out.
There he goes again.
Yeah. Yeah. Grand plans.
He's very happy with himself, though. Very,
You
very
know what we have
pleased.
to, what we have to do? We have to find a way to sit him next to the other guy. So when he's monologuing and he's talking about fighting, it sounds like they're having this weird conversation.
Maybe?
And for some reason, I just pictured Tony's character being Drax.
Kinda, yeah.
It would work. Gladstone had legs, too. Much
Yes,
like
and
Johnny's story.
he
Legs.
kept them.
Both of them had legs.
I mean,
That's
he didn't
true,
have a
they did have
therapist,
legs.
but that's okay.
And what is Axiom doing during the 2 days of travel?
he's on his professionalism, like checking star chart, trying to understand around here, but you will often end up in whatever common room we have to play intricate strategy game made with little holograms and try to rope some people to play with him. Like the 3D chess from Star Trek.
Ah,
This game is stupid. Makes no sense.
Uh-oh. Don't break it.
And I imagine Axiom and Najash are kind of trading off on the pilot seat.
yeah, and I mean, unless there's something that kind of like draws your attention, like once you've kind of like set your course, you don't have to monitor it all the time. you do definitely want to have one of the two of you like kind of on call in case like, oh shit, there's an asteroid field or whatever.
Close, yeah.
But since it's our common interest, we probably in our spare time talk about flying and pilot stuff. If you ever tried this maneuver, you put your first arm on this one, and your second arm there, and your third arm there, and the fourth arm, you pull that thing.
He doesn't.
Oh, how do you pilot?
How do you manage with so few arms?
Xenos is lazy. Uses all of his arms. He cheats.
That's not. It's not cheating.
It is.
That's just using what he's got.
Spindly arms. Very small.
Well, I mean, comparatively, yeah.
Could make
But
soup.
that's okay.
You use your big arm to move the big
Sorry.
thing that I cannot move. That's
What
also
about
not
soup?
fair, but I'm fine with it.
We are not making anyone into soup.
Making what?
We're not that desperate yet. I don't know. He said something about soup and spindly arms, and I don't know if he was talking about the spindly arms not being strong enough to make soup or not being enough meat to make soup. I don't know which, but either way, we should probably stay away from soup for a while.
Actually reminds
I
me
am
of
not
lobster.
good soup.
Reminds you of what?
Lobster.
Uh, why?
Erebus. Hard shell.
Right.
Well, before we resort to cannibalism,
We're not. No one is cannibalizing anything.
Maybe later.
Which, again, is a weird thing for the rumors you've heard about my character.
Bigger problem, Captain.
Great.
We need to find money.
We need to find. Sorry, for some reason you seem muffled.
Money.
Money. Yes, money is good. Everybody likes it. Everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. Apparently.
We do need more money.
We do. So this item that we stole.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll study it.
I certainly hope we didn't steal it for free.
Oh, we would never. The
I
requisition
agree.
arm would be more than pleased to pay us for the restitution of this relic. I've
Glad
been
to hear
very
it.
sought after, and many people's have been, well, reacquiring them for their own oh, psychic school, let's say it like that. And we would be more than happy to have it. And it would be contrary to our code of honor to not pay for service. We do need
Very.
to reach one of our station for us to be able to transmit it, though.
Mhm.
The main bureau would be ideal, but I do not know if we will be able to reach it before we're out of fuel.
Ah, yes.
A smaller bureau would command a smaller price, as they will take their own part of the reward for bringing it to the central bureau. But it would still allow us to pay for fuel and food. And I'd rather have a bit of money, fuel and food, than nothing at all because we are stranded in the middle of space.
Najash
Question
has an
is, how
idea.
What is your idea?
The fighters are a long ways from their planet. We should go kill them and take their bits. They might have missiles.
You understand
Which-
that we're not we're a freighter ship, lightly armed.
No ship I'm on is a freighter ship. We are a raider ship. They are too far from home. No support. We should kill them. Take their bits. Then we won't have to cook the lobster.
Yes, we're not cooking the lobster. Just in case that was doubt.
It's good. I like the lobster. I don't want to have to cook the lobster. And Najash will cook the lobster if he has to.
Where is this lobster you keep talking about?
Points at the
I
navigator.
think
Oh.
some creature on this man's planet has resemblance to my form. I will not be cooked though.
I agree. We are
We'll
not
see.
cooking our co-workers.
Fine.
Let's find something else to cook. I'm pretty sure we can.
It's in your best interest that we make that a rule.
I agree.
We are not going to feast on our co-workers.
Najash
I'm
sulks.
inclined to agree.
And as such, we should find either a target or a place to sell or wear. But I agree that we should upgrade our capacity before we just try to assail those who follow us. If they are following us with confidence, I assume they have estimated their strength as higher than ours. Even if they have underestimated the power of Nagash.
They are wrong. We will destroy them. And we will take their bits and sell them. We won't eat them because they are not lobsters. But we will take their bits. The bits of the plane is not bits of them. They will be taken.
Now that we have clarification on that, that's
I am pretty sure we will have a fight in time. Those things seems to find us.
what's nearby. Nothing.
We we need to move away so we're sure that they don't find us again.
What do we know about this planet, Chris? 1, 2, 3, 4. E2?
Have we determined if
noticed-
there's anything else in this system before we look for the next one?
So, generally speaking, in Star Zone World, most systems have one main world, and then they may have some other like colony worlds or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay.
Um, just otherwise, it gets to be a nightmare to track.
Yeah, that's right.
That's not to say that you might not find like a small like mining operation that you could raid, or you could try to there are other ships in the area, but as firmly established, space is really big. Um, so without knowing what the planetary trade routes are, it's really kind of like luck of the draw. But if you were to go to a planet with a spaceport and like nose around and go like, oh, so that's they run a trade route between this world and that asteroid belt, and then you can plot a course to lay in wait and ambush. It's generally how successful pirates operate. So it's not to say that there's not other things in this system, but there are no other like main worlds. So as to what you might know about that planet, somebody can give me a no roll.
Not it. Unsurprisingly.
Obviously, intelligence and no, by the way.
Well,
almost
I have a
like-
-1 on no, but I do have a 14 intelligence.
I have a 0 on no and a +2 in intelligence.
Plus what?
+2 intelligence and +0 on no.
Oh,
I think
nice.
you're the roller.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not it.
I know it.
I'm a 0 and a -1.
That's a good roll.
Oh, an 11. Nice. Sorry, which world was that? This one here?
Yep.
Sorry, I need to move my character sheet out of the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's 0502. That is Catharvis. It is a fairly frigid world. Not a lot of people on it. It does have a starport. It is fairly technologically advanced. It is tech level 4, so more like standard futuristic. It's not real big. It is smaller. I think it's actually smaller than Luna. Like not the dog Luna, but
I hope not. Good lord.
Like it's a moon-sized place.
it is a moon-sized place. Let me mix it here. It is slightly larger than Mercury, which means it is going to be a low gravity world. Apparently, because I did actually roll randomly for the world tags. It is. So it is basically it is the natives are extremely violent. Basically, there's a lot of like intertribal warfare. Like people are technologically advanced, but there's not a lot of them, so it's very kind of tribal community based, and the different tribes do not get along at all, fighting over every little scrap of anything. Average temperature there is about -40 degrees, and they from what Aximus heard, part of the reason for why they constantly fight is life is cheap. They basically almost like a planetary death cult. They think that dying in battle will basically like Klingons going to Stovakar. They firmly believe that if they die in battle, they will live gloriously ever after. So they just throw themselves into battle against their intertribal enemies.
Well, are we sure that Josh isn't from here.
Well,
Do you have cousins here? Just
We do not war on my planet. We fight,
uh,
organized, fair. Warriors fighting warriors.
sure. Yeah.
And we have lobsters. They're very tasty. This place does not seem like a good place to sell psychic relic.
No, we're not selling a relic here. We're looking for additional sources of income.
Kill fighters, take their bits.
I mean, yes. But I don't think we're going to be able to kill the fighters that are chasing us. And I don't see any other ships within range.
just to put things in perspective, when I say fighters, I mean fighters. It's like you guys are in the Millennium Falcon, and the fighters are like TIE fighters.
Does Najash think that we could actually win that fight?
Yes.
I mean, he's going to say that anyway, but does he think that?
That's the thing. Like, but could we really?
Yes. I mean, it would depend on your dice rolls, and odds are your ship is going to take some damage that you don't currently have the credits to repair. But that being said, you might be able to get enough salvage out of it that if you can find some place to offload the salvage, it'll get you some operating capital. Not a great deal, but why don't you give me an intelligence and piloting roll there?
Intelligence piloting. I mean, that's still decent though. It's still pilot.
A 10. So yeah, so they're pretty generic. They're pretty generic fighters. So they are they are smaller than you. And with that, it means they're not as robust. But they are fighters, so they do have some armor. You don't know what they have for weapons because you didn't get a read on them. They don't seem to be any faster than you. At least not over time. In a dogfight, they're probably significantly faster. So, think so. A lot of it's going to come down to what they're armed with. Like for example, like your freighter has armor of 2, so basically it takes 2 off of whatever damage your ship takes, and you have 20 hit points. Your multifocal laser only does a D4 damage, but it has armor piercing 20. If the fighter's armed with something like that, it's going to chew through your armor, but it's going to take several sustained hits before your ship is destroyed. They could have weapons that do a little bit more damage but have less armor piercing. So without knowing what weapons they're armed with, it's hard to say. But you're fairly sure that you could take 1, maybe 2, without too much risk.
Yeah, so I think we've established Najash just wants to fight,
Yep.
but he'll articulate that in Najash way. They stand no chance, that sort of thing.
As seasoned pirates, another option is to basically travel to what's called the arrival zone. It's where the ships kind of come in from spike drills, and I mean, there's a habited
Lay
planet
in
in this
wait.
system, and just lay in wait for something to come. Like, you don't want to just hang around in the periphery of space, but hanging in around the arrival departure area vastly increases the odds of something coming. You don't know what that is. It might just be a trade ship. It might be like a, you know, it's probably not going to be Helios Corporation or Oslo Commonwealth. You're a little bit too far out for that, but it could be an armed ship. You don't know.
A trade ship, though, would have things for us to take.
Trade ship would have things to take.
How busy does this place seem to be?
I mean, it's busy enough. I mean, it's busy enough that there's a planet full of people with like, I think it's got a population of about 10 million or so not uninhabited. So I mean, ships have to come here. I mean, it's got agriculture. It's got, what do they have on this map?
Contact with the rest of the universe?
It's got gardens. It's got agricultural stuff. It's got low technology. It is rich in natural resources. So ships do come here to trade, both bringing stuff and taking stuff.
So if a resource ship was leaving, it would have to leave from the periphery.
Yeah, if a ship was leaving from the planet to take trade to another world, it would have to basically travel through basically through the periphery to the departure zone, and then spike drill out. So
Okay,
you
that's
could
cool.
lay in wait in the departure zone, waiting for a ship to come off planet, and go like, there we go, that's the one.
I think I like that idea. And we don't necessarily have to take everything they have. We only have so much space. But we're definitely going to take some of it. Yes?
Sure.
I'm in.
And if they disagree, then maybe you'll get to bash some heads. How does that sound?
Najash will protest that we should fight the things with guns, but will acquiesce.
Why? Why don't you want to? I would have expected you more interested in the smacking around of people.
Helpless people.
I mean, they'll be as helpless as you. Well, maybe not as helpless as you, but
But
they're not.
fighters, they have weapons. Not good loot, but weapons. Their bits probably not worthwhile. But they can fight. You can make a story.
With legs that go all the way up to the carapace.
With legs. Yes, stories should have legs.
Concerned. So
And
concerned.
lobsters.
Not all stories need lobsters.
And there's a lot of that from Najash. Just constant, absolute irritation. But he does what he's told. Just to be clear, when the captain
That's
speaks,
good.
that's what he does.
That's good.
All right, so you guys are gonna travel through to the arrival departure zone and then lay in wait.
Yes.
So that is another 48 hours of travel to basically get to the next region. By this time, you have basically left the fighters way behind because it's been like 4 days since you left planet. The departure zone is relatively busy. Like as you're getting closer and closer, Johnny can tell in the sensors that there are ships coming and leaving from this system. Sometimes they're going further in. Sometimes they're basically just using this as a stopover because if you've got a small engine, you can only go so far before you have to like do another drill. But you do find, you get the lay of the land and you can kind of lay in wait. So because this is it is an arrival zone, but this is not visited super frequently. It is a stopover for the most part. It's not backwater. So as you lay in wait, counting down the hours, one person can roll me a d6.
Just a random D6?
Just a random d6. Right.
What does it say for a merchant?
It's probably just because the ship is the icon that's on the map.
Ah, okay.
Oh, good news. So, basically, just so you guys are aware of how long it takes to basically chance upon a vessel without, like, working contacts, finding trade routes, and all that sort of stuff. Just kind of hoping that a ship comes close enough that you can go like, oh, that's the one. In a stopover arrival zone, it's a D6 every 12 hours, and on a 1, there's a ship.
Wow.
But somebody can now roll me a D10.
The captain was right. This is a good spot.
I'll,
I should never have doubted her.
I'll do it.
7.
Lucky 7.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
7 is a good roll for you guys.
Yay!
Yay. Yay,
Yar.
indeed.
And now somebody can roll me a D6.
You guys really don't want me to touch dice.
No. No, we don't.
Nope, not if we're doing well.
4. 4 is a good roll for you guys too. Basically, just so you guys know, kind of behind the screen, what these rolls represent, because games like this are kind of procedural. They are generated by random charts, and that's why I don't know what you guys are going to encounter when you decide to lay in wait.
Ooh.
So after the second D6 roll, the one that I made was a 1, which means that there is a ship encounter. The 7 that Mark rolled indicates it is a merchant ship, because there are non-merchant ships on that table. And then the roll that was just made, the 4, indicates that it is a single free trader.
Oh, so good.
If you had rolled
Denny's a genius.
If you had rolled a 6 on that, it would have been a convoy.
That would have been bad.
Which is multiple traders, but also escort ships.
Yeah, that's why it would have been bad.
But it is a free trader. So a ship roughly the same size as yours. Johnny, can give me a program roll.
Program roll.
Basically, programming is like for sensors.
I'm not rolling great today.
That's okay. Like difficulties in this aren't high. It's not like 5e or Pathfinder. Like a 9 is sufficient. Like the thing with the skills being 2d6 is they tend to gravitate towards a 7.
Yeah, and 8 was kind of base, right?
Yeah, eight is basically 6 is something that's just a little bit outside your normal day to day. 8 is something where it's like a skilled person can do this reliably.
All right. So what's my 9 get me?
The 9 is an average success, so that puts them 3 hours from intercept. So you guys have 3 hours to decide how you would like to approach this.
Anyway, I started blasting.
These stories, I don't know, man. I'm concerned.
You know what? I never thought of that. I just wrote my background in bullet points, right? Because I didn't have much time today. I'm going to add some names to it and just see what, throw it into like Gemini. Let them write a story. See what happens.
But you guys do have 3-ish hours to decide how you would like to handle this. Whether you want to go in guns blazing, whether you want to try to demand that they step aside and prepare to be boarded.
I think we should try to be civil.
Why?
And then if things go downhill after that, then they've chosen violence.
Be polite and carry a big stick.
She'll kind of gesture behind her. That's my big stick.
But what happens if I choose violence?
Well,
Why do they get to choose first?
because I'm the captain.
Fine.
I'm choosing first, not them. They're choosing second. So
I will choose violence third then.
There you go.
maybe we'll see. We may get to choose loading our ship third, which I think would be a better plan than violence.
Lobster will drive, I will get the guns. I will shoot them. When the captain says so.
Yes. When the captain says so.
Yes. I will shoot them twice. It will be glorious.
Once for you, once for me.
Twice for me.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
it's
well.
all for him. All for him.
Never
Maybe
mind
twice
then.
for the lobster.
I guess. That's fine.
Okay, so what's your plan?
We are going to lay in wait, and then we are going to make them an offer. I hope they don't refuse, and our very violent friend does hope they refuse.
Right. So I'm going to need somebody to give me intelligence and pilot check.
Najash
Do you
is
want me
taking the
to be
guns.
the pilot?
Yeah, you're piloting now.
Yep,
He's
that's
taking
what
the
I
guns.
guessed.
I'm comms and engineering.
Mostly because I've been rolling lots.
Do I have to do any rolling yet for giving orders, or is that later?
Nope.
Okay,
I mean,
good.
unless you want to assist and like do this now, do this now.
We're not in really a hurry.
Okay. All right. I mean, laying in wait is relative. I mean, the ship is still way the fuck over there. So you do need to basically lay in an intercept course. So the role is to see essentially how close you get before their passive sensors pick you up. And I guess an important question for the captain: Are you like raising the colors?
I think we'll wait until we hail them and they answer.
All right.
We'll keep them off guard as long as possible.
All right. So yes, you do get to basically comms range. You kind of hail them. What do you say when you hail them?
Well, hello, friends.
Hello.
Were they? Sorry, were they? They're getting ready to depart, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're just doing a quick check of ships before they depart the system. There was a rumor of something having been stolen recently, and we would just like to make sure that your ship doesn't have it.
We're a trade vessel, so
Yes, I understand that. Obviously, whoever stole it isn't going to be publicizing that they've stolen it.
whose authority are you working on?
What was the name of the planet?
Darbus?
I'm Tethea.
Oh, Tethea, yes.
Because of the number of individuals needed to canvass the planet's surface in case the thieves are still there, they've contracted us to take care of things here at the jump point.
Give me a talk roll.
Sure.
Oh, then why said they have to stop?
Shush.
He just keeps going.
I will use my charisma.
That's a good plan.
I thought so too. Until I rolled a 5. Is there a system in this game for re-rolling?
No.
Great. I am fucking doomed.
It's like,
Okay.
I think they bought it.
They bought it.
Shush.
we filed all our paperwork when we left port, so we should be. We're good to go. Thank you very much. If you're independent contractors, you may want to speak with the Tethean government, but we have places to be.
Yes, well, so do we. At this point, we can raise the flag.
Right.
Lobster. Bring us in.
No, lobster.
Somebody roll me 2d6.
You probably want someone other than me to do that.
For those of you that have not played old D&D, this is what's called a reaction roll.
I'll do it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
6. Right. What does raising the flag look like on a starship, since you don't have a like physical flag?
That's a great question.
Are playing music over the comm? Something ominous?
I think our interior lighting turns red and our weapon systems get activated.
Ooh,
Oh, all right.
Oh, the old red alert.
the old what?
Red alert from
Red
Red
alert.
alert.
We really wanted to do this the nice way. He didn't want to, but I did.
I did not.
That's very true. You definitely did not want to do this.
That's
the
what she
nice way,
said. I agree with the captain.
as he should.
So yeah, so as your guns come to bear, the the captain of the merchant vessel, it's like there's no need for violence.
I agree.
Uh, just I just ask that you leave my crew and myself alive and with our ship.
Agreed. So what is it you're carrying today?
We've got
And the whole time, she's being perfectly pleasant.
what
Caught her on a
is
good day.
day catcher.
I'm in a good
Incidentally, the 6 on the reaction roll, just so you guys are aware, means that the crew is indifferent towards their cargo.
Oh, okay.
It's
Oh,
insured.
nice.
We don't care.
Whatever. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
It's not ours.
exactly. So basically,
I'm not paying for 10,000 pounds of baby powder. Fuck that shit.
10,000 pounds of baby powder. Oh man.
Sorry, Stace baby powder.
So they are carrying livestock and agricultural goods.
Well, the captain's going to eat for a change.
And somebody can roll me a d6. On a 6, there is additional high value cargo.
Damn it.
Livestock and grain.
All right. Well, that'll do. People need to eat.
That'll do, pig.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Thank you for your cooperation. What do we need to do to actually take their stuff?
How do you guys
Do we need-
board the vessel? Do you?
Okay.
Well, we let Tony Leroy Jenkins in and just charge.
No.
Bear in mind that they are basically willing.
Yes.
I just figure we dock up together so we can, get livestock through the
Yeah, I was wondering, like,
an
what
airlock.
kind of what kind of docking system did this ship have when we stole it?
So yeah, basically you've got the means to couple to another airlock, and your ship obviously has an airlock.
Good.
If you're going to move anything really big, you're going to have issues. But it's assumed that a ship can. I think it's for every 50 tons of cargo space, you have like a hatch that you can move stuff on. So you've essentially got 3 cargo hatches that you can open because you've got 160 tons of free cargo space. Something along those lines.
Okay. We will take the. We'll figure out what they have that's going to be the lightest but most expensive, and start with that, and work our way backwards.
So many scallions.
So somebody can give me intelligence and trade.
Anybody have trade?
Not me.
I heard a yes.
I do think I have trade. Yes,
not.
I
I
do.
have neither intelligence or trade.
Intelligence is my best thing, but no trade.
You are legitimately not sure what anything might be worth.
Are those edibles?
Well, for
Holding
some
a
people,
bunch
yes.
of stallions?
Maybe. I don't know what people eat strange things. All right. We'll take what's going.
Biomass edible are not my specialty.
We'll load up the
This thing is
bulkiest.
mooing at me. Is it angry?
Maybe. We'll take the bulkiest items that don't need to eat or that don't eat much first. And then we'll kind of pack the smaller things in around it. Kind of like taking a jar and putting the big rocks in first, and then the smaller rocks, and then the smaller rocks, and then the pebbles, and then the sand. That's kind of how we're doing it.
Yeah.
Food
So
and
Until we reach our
livestock.
weight limit.
they'll have feed for the livestock. I've taken what we need for that.
So the crew doesn't help you.
Of course
but,
not.
but they don't interfere at all. They're just like, this is what insurance is for.
Yes.
Hey, do they have uniforms?
No, they're basically just like you guys, only not pirates. They are.
I'm going to go over and make small talk with their captain.
Oh, I was going to go over and see if the captain has got either any kind of medals or shiny trinkets or a spiffy hat that I can take as a trophy.
We didn't say we were going to take any of their trophies or personal items.
We didn't not
They're
say we were going
cooperating.
to do that.
They're cooperating. If they hadn't cooperated, I would say sure, take some kind of a souvenir. But they're cooperating, so we're going to be pleasant about this.
I'm being pleasant. I'm not threatening. I'm just looking to see if he has anything nice. I was going to ask for it nicely.
You can look at his thing.
I size him up. Does he have
anything?
anything that looks like a nice shiny trophy trinket I can take?
He's a merchant. They don't live exciting lives.
They might have rings,
No, he doesn't. Like
wallets.
these guys look like. I mean, they're
Okay.
they're hauling cows and wheat. They're not.
That's
They
fine.
don't live exciting lives.
They do not.
I'm going to take a little gander around the room and see if there's any cute little bauble thing that I could maybe take when nobody's looking.
You can give me a notice roll.
If not, not a big deal. But would this be wisdom or it doesn't matter, wisdom or intelligence? They're both 0.
Yep.
Yeah,
You don't find anything.
that's okay.
You don't find anything
Fine.
of value.
I'm not even thinking value. I'm even just thinking looks nice and spiffy, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
if you're
yeah.
looking specifically for something like a souvenir or something, that you can definitely find.
Yeah, maybe a souvenir thing I can find. Yeah.
And some
Taking one of their coffee cups?
You didn't see it. You didn't see that.
But yes, I'll continue making small talk and thanking them for their cooperation and gesturing toward Najash and saying I'm so glad this didn't get messy. He's probably not glad about it, but I am.
Not glad.
No,
I am
not
upset.
glad. I understand. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find someone who doesn't want to cooperate at some point.
Perhaps this man over here doesn't want to cooperate.
I think he probably does. He's getting paid regardless.
If we find people who don't want to cooperate, they're probably going to be more of a challenge for you. If we find someone who's willing to cooperate, they wouldn't have been fun anyway.
That is true. The lobster is wise.
Sure. Yesterday he
I,
was
from
saying
time to
lobster
time,
was
do
tasty.
enjoy a little dogfight in the sky.
And maybe tasty. We may never know.
But yes, I am completely ignoring any discomfort that this merchant may be feeling.
So somebody give me let's call it a D8.
I'll hit that one.
Ooh,
Right.
That was a D10.
Sorry.
That's okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, okay, use that one then. Use the D10. That's fine.
So you basically get 10 tons of basically genetically modified wheat.
Quadric. What was it? Oh no! I'm trying to remember. Triples eat it so fast.
I mean, the ship
What?
does have both livestock and grain on it.
Yes, we are not taking triples with us. Thankfully, this is not our Saturday night Star Trek game. So, 10 tons of grain,
10
genetically
10
modified.
10 tons of grain that you have no idea what it's worth. And roll another D8.
Let somebody else do that one. Someone who can tell the D8 from a D10.
I'll roll a die.
uh-oh.
20 tons of livestock.
Ooh, that's a lot of livestock. That's what, 20 cows?
Yep. Probably closer to like 40 cows.
Maybe. Depends on how little.
This reminds me of an episode
This is gonna be so loud.
Firefly.
Or two wranglers.
Two wranglers.
Maybe.
No, that would be a different result on this chart.
I don't think that would fit in our hold. But maybe.
So that's a total of another D8.
30. S-
10 tons of what do we call this? Basic industrial parts.
Okay.
And another D10.
D10 or D8?
Sorry, D8.
The other D8. The other
Shucks.
D10.
I'll roll the D8. I know the difference.
Oh my God, we're getting. This is not working out.
10 tons of basically colony supplies. So like stuff to make like prefab houses and the like.
These guys are so
Okay.
poor.
Probably going. I'll
Where's
talk
the
to the captain.
booze? I was told there was going to be booze.
And say D6.
Previous captain told you there would be booze. I made no such promises. Sure, I'll roll. Since no one else is. Oh, there we go. Okay, take Tony's.
Take Tony's 3.
Sure.
Yeah, mine's white.
Okay.
I can't tell who rolled what. Everything says free merchant.
Let's see. What do we say? What have we given you guys so far?
Grain, livestock, industrial parts, and colony supplies.
Oh my.
We've got like a colony set up right now. We just need people. Maybe some water.
And basic housewares.
Oh,
30 tons of that.
Oh,
Wow.
we can open a Walmart.
There's so many plates.
Or we can open Space Mart.
Basic, sorry.
Basic housewares.
Thank
All this
you.
cutlery is dull.
Look, we got a rice cooker.
You've given him something to do for
Oh.
the next however long. He'll be
Oh man, we got
sharpening
look at all the
every one of
crock
those
pots
butter
we got.
knives.
I will
These are what the
sharpen all
servants
these
used
butter
to use
knives.
around the house.
At least he'll be busy.
I recognize some of these. The servants used to use this stuff around the house.
So yeah, so it does take you guys basically 80 tons. So it takes you almost an hour and a half to move everything.
As we're doing this,
Yep.
What was our fuel situation like?
You have your tanks are full. Basically, you use
Okay.
fuel to jump
Right.
sectors.
And do we have any room left in our cargo holds?
Yes, your cargo hold is about half full by the time this is done.
Can fuel be put in a cargo hold?
I was going to ask that.
Not safely and not with cows.
Okay.
Well, we
All
can
right,
hook them up. Maybe the methane can fuel our ship somehow.
No, it would take a lot to catch.
No.
I don't think that's going to get us far. We might move
Space
a
thing.
meter or two, and I don't think that's going to make much of a difference in space.
Come on, cows.
Fart more.
Fart harder.
Yeah, basically moving within a system doesn't really take fuel. Jumping systems, changing hexes takes fuel.
Okay. Oh, thank you very much. This has been very pleasant. Where were you taking this?
They were taking this to
I just need to take a quick glance at your paperwork.
Abethia.
Bethia?
Abethia.
Where's that? Oh. They aren't. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, which planet is it?
F1.
Oh, okay.
Thank you ever so much. Pleasure doing business with you.
It's the risks you take.
I know, right? That's how I ended up here.
But yeah, as long as you guys don't start any violence, they are happy to. They're
And you're close enough to get home. And we're not stealing your fuel.
we'll go back. I mean, we'll report it, of course, and you know.
I gotta give them some advice on how to file their insurance claim so they can get the maximum out of it.
He's very good at this sort of thing. I would ask, though, that you wait 48 hours before you report it.
Oh yes, and otherwise they will believe you have cooperated and they might reduce your premium.
Well, okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
I mean, that's a small price to pay for us not killing anyone.
That is true.
Just trying to make sure that us people who work for a living actually make a living and fuck the corporations.
I mean, we're just honest traders, but we understand
Exactly.
Risks. We understand the risks that come with it, and
That's what insurance is for.
exactly. But yes, unless somebody starts something, they are more than happy to just have you guys get on with your day?
Nope. I'm keeping a close eye on Najash to make sure that nothing gets started.
I mean, the guy really enjoys fighting, but he's still a professional, right? So he's doing what he's told.
Glad to hear it.
I mean, he's looking for any excuse,
Hmm.
but
I'm making sure they don't give you one.
if no one steps up, then he will be he will behave.
As we kind of draw to a close, as you guys load up your cows and your wheat and your plates. So
Well,
the
This
good
is
news,
like
for another day.
Space Catan is what this game is going to be, I think.
so on the plus side, none of this stuff is like easily identifiable, which means you can try to sell it as legit, provided you can forge the right documents, or you can offload it to a fence. The choice is yours, but it doesn't have to go through a fence because it's not. Oh, those are those specific cows. There is an option for genetically modified life forms, which bring a lot more money but are much harder to sell. So all of the stuff
Yeah.
we got is relatively generic. So low value but low risk. Probably why the crew was not going to put up a fight.
Makes sense.
With that being said, when it comes time to travel, you've got some options. I mean, you can go back to the planet that this stuff came from and see if you can find a buyer.
That seems a bit risky.
How'd your shit?
Or
Aren't we heroes?
or you can go to another planet to try to sell it. So,
Oh, we're definitely taking this elsewhere to sell it.
so you guys need to make a choice because you cannot. Basically, you can only drill to a planet that you have a rudder for, that you have a map for, because of the way metaphysical space works. Empty hexes on here are unmapped. So normally you cannot drill to an empty hex because you don't know what's there. And the chance of your ship being torn apart are great. So what I'm going to say is you guys have a rudder that will get you basically to one of the two planets closest to you.
I was going to say, how far can we jump at once?
One space.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
So I'm going to say that you do have a rudder that lets you know that you can go to here and then to one of the two neighboring planets. You know that this stuff was destined to go to Abethia, so there's probably buyers already lined up there. You just need to find them. Or the other planet is Catharphus, which is the everybody fights all the time planet.
Well, I know which one member of my crew would be happier on. I don't think they fight with a lot of professionalism, though. I could be wrong. Maybe that's just a rumor that I heard. But there are already going to be buyers on Abethia because they need it. And Tethea doesn't have off-world communications, right?
Doesn't seem to. I mean, if it is, it's limited. Like, communicate with their fighters, but their fighters didn't pursue you past, like, the regional boundaries.
Excellent. Abethia it is. Because they're not going to have communicated back to Abethia to tell them anything.
Yeah.
At least in theory.
Perfect. So, as you get your cows and your grain and your plates and your cutlery loaded up, hoping that you can find those buyers or other buyers. Realizing that there's a lot of colony supplies, so you're not entirely sure what awaits you in Abethia. But we'll pick this up. We'll pick this up next time. You guys will get the credits for leveling up purposes once you successfully sell your cargo.
All right. Cool. Liking it so far. This is cool.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean it is a lot of like rolling on charts and stuff because of the nature of the game. But that'll
Yeah,
become,
we're all charty people. We're good.
There's some fun to that though, right? The super random.
Well, that's it. I had no idea where things
Yeah.
were going to go. Like, do you guys find a ship? Is it?
Are we getting away?
Actually, just so you guys are aware, because you guys are experienced pirates, within this setting there are what are called Q ships. Q ships look like merchant ships, but are heavily armed with concealed weaponry specifically to kill pirates.
Oh, terrific.
I want
Okay.
one.
I know, right?
We need one of those.
I agree, but it's going to take a while.
So you guys are aware that these things exist. So when you find a ship, you can, much like in Star Trek, you can like scan a ship to see if you can detect any weapons or anything of that nature.
Oh, yeah, we'll be adding that to our repertoire.
Yeah, just, like little things to bear in mind as you start to realize, because things can get deadly very fast. Like that reaction roll where they're like, yeah, they don't care about the cargo. A low roll on that is like, no, they're going to fight to the death over it. Like, fuck you all. So we'll see how things go, but for now, you guys have a course laid in, a plan to maybe get some coin, because you're going to need it. Like, if you don't make money in Abethia, you're going to be stuck there for a long while.
We're in trouble, yeah.
So you guys are going to definitely need something. So that's where skills like connect and trade and talk and various foci related to those things are going to come in handy. But we'll see everybody next week for session 2 of this.
Awesome.
Alrighty, it was a great first session.
Hopefully I'll have a name by then.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, that'd be nice.
And a gender.
And something.
We'll just call you Jane Doe.
No. I've had a character named Jane Doe.
Captain.
Just Captain.
Captain Doe.
Captain it is.
No.
Captain
Captain
Doe.
is fine. I will answer to Captain.
Captain Doe and the Lobster.
I had a character.
Doe and the Lobster.
God.
I had a character called Ruth once. It was short for Ruthless.
Oh, I like that.
Good night, everybody. I'm off.
Have a good
All right.
Night, guys.
See you in the next
Hey,
one.